Hey guys, what's poppin'? Okay, I am here with another vlog. This is a special one for me. I didn't plan it out, so bear with me. I first I want to say I hope this video don't get chopped up because for some reason, like I said, my videos have been lagging. I don't know if it's YouTube doing it or my cell phone because I gotta get a new one. But you know, sometimes when you sit in your house and you're by yourself, sometimes you start to think about all different kinds of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And you start thinking of people, things they said, things you miss, and I was going through because I'm trying to figure out some new content to do the tramadol withdrawal videos over for you guys again. Like I'm trying to come up with like how I want to get it started and everything and edit. I want to get that edit, get the video edited this time, to help you guys out and revise it. And so at the same time dealing with family issues, I've mentioned to you guys over the years in my vlogs, I've brought up family members. I've even did shout out to my cousin Franny and Gia for subscribing to my channel. And I've even talked about my Aunt Frida that passed and stuff like that, and mentioned my family's, like my grandmother's 9 children. The one thing I didn't do was, which I should have done, was give a shout out to my Aunt Eileen. The reason why I say this is because, and the reason why I want to give recognition to her is because, I mean, in my eyes, she's always been a fascinating woman. Truly somebody, that I've always looked up to. I don't think she's ever known that. There might be things I say in this video that she has never known. She's somebody I've always looked up to in ways, because, she just always speaks her mind, like she says what she has to say, and she means what she says, and, she doesn't apologize for what she says, and, it's like one of those, either respect it or don't, like, if you come to her with a topic, it's like, you came to her with the topic, so she's gonna give you her full-on honest opinion, and a lot of people, don't like stuff like that, and I feel like I like it, and I respect it, because I'm like, if I don't want to hear it, I'm not going to come to you to begin with to tell you the problem. If I know what you're going to say, or you're going to give me like the full honest truth, and I don't want to hear it, like, she's the kind of person you will not want to go to. Like, if you want somebody to lie to you and sugarcoat shit to you and like blow shit up your ass, my Aunt Eileen is not the person to go to, because if you go to her with a problem, she's going to tell you like it is, straight up, whether you like what she has to say or not. I've always respected that and loved that about her. Another thing, I mentioned in one of my previous videos, my grandmother having 9 children, and mentioning the Fab Five. Well, I think she's the second one, if I'm not mistaken. It's my Uncle Denver, and then her, my Aunt Eileen, and then my Uncle Clinton, then it was my Aunt Frida, and then my dad. If I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right, because my Aunt Eileen is like in her 80s, and God bless this woman. I swear, like, I hope she stays around into her hundreds. Since my Aunt Frida, my Aunt Eileen and my Aunt Frida were always like the closest to me out of all the 9 brothers and sisters. She's always been my rock. Like when we were little, she always sent us birthday cards with like a 20 in it. she always called and checked on us. She still to this day checks on me. The whole time I was homeless, she was calling me, asking if I needed anything. She has helped me out financially. I hated having to do that. I really did. But, she was always there for my dad. Um, her and my Aunt Frida were like his go-to sisters. Really. He went to his brother Clint maybe a couple dozen times, but his go-to siblings were my Aunt Eileen and my Aunt Frida, and so they became my go-to. You know, yeah. I mean, there might have been times when I was younger I didn't like hearing things, but it's like right there in your face. Like, here it is. This is how it is. Like, life is hard, and I was happy to have that growing up. And like I said, I don't have a lot of family left. My out of my aunts and uncles, I think my aunt Eileen is the last one that I have. I mean, I said that rhetorically because I mean I have uh, probably like six other, out of the nine. But I mean, out of the ones that mattered to me, my Aunt Eileen is the last one that I have left, and over the years, she still has always remained my rock. She's been a rock, man. She even being in her 80s, like I don't know how she does it. Like she's always been a smoker, like me, my dad, my grandmother, my Aunt Frida, like several of us, and she's still rocking it, man. She still talks to you like she's a freaking like a 50-year-old, 40 or 50-year-old, man. Like she'll come at you like blah blah blah. This is the way it is, and she's still kicking it, man. I mean, I would love to have her energy at that age. I feel like I'm the one that's older than her. I love her to death. She means the world to me. She always has. I probably may have neglected to tell her that more than I should have. There was times that she called to check after me, and I didn't get to call her back. I was probably going through something. I don't know. Um, that I just where I end up shutting everybody out. Like I did it to my Aunt Frida too. Like going through my moods. If somebody died or dealing with my depression or my anxiety or something, I tend to like cut people up for a short time, and I try to deal with that before I talk to people because I don't want to lash out at anybody. You know what I mean? So I try to get my emotions intact, and she's always like my Aunt Frida. She's always called to check up on me no matter what. Like, see how I was doing. Not just me, but my mom and, just everybody in general. Like, she played that role of like, a mother type, like looking after her younglings, like, how are you? 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 Like, checking up on everybody. Making sure everybody is in line and doing okay and doing the right thing and stuff like that. And, trying to, she never belittled anybody. She has put people in their place, and, she's a rock star for that. And, so over the years, I ended up doing that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna, you're gonna come to me with something, I'm gonna put you in your place, whether you like it or not. Like, I'm just gonna say how it is. You can agree or you can disagree. But I'm gonna tell you how I feel about, whatever it is. And she's a fighter, man. She definitely that Christian. You could tell she got that Christian blood in her. Like, we're fighters, man. Like, no matter what we go through, we're fighters. We come out, we go through one end, go through tragedy and go through all that horrible shit and come out shiny, polished, brand new on the other side, like, we're survivors, I can only say that, like, well, some of us. I say the Christian blood because the other four, to me, it's just they throw a pity party. In my opinion, it's just like they have that "woe is me" mentality where it's just like they want pity, they want sympathy all the time, and I don't have the energy to do that. It's just like you're gonna come at somebody with something, you got issues, you got troubles, fine, you want to talk about it, fine, but don't sit and like expect people to blow smoke up your ass, like expect them to tell you what you want to hear and stuff like that, and pity you and take sympathy on you and everything. Like, yeah, that only goes so far, but at the end of the day, you gotta like man up and do something about it. Like, instead of just sitting there and like feeling sorry for yourself. Like, I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm not the person to do that. Maybe when I was a little kid or younger I did, but there's things I learned from my Aunt Eileen, believe it or not, and that I've always respected about her. And so I think a big part of me that came out speaking my mind and saying what I gotta say, like, it came from her, because my dad was never like that, my mom was never like that. Like, they stayed quiet with a lot of things, and didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and a lot of times told them what they wanted. Like, that's not for me. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't do that anymore. If you come to me for advice, I'm just gonna hit you straight up where it is. I'm gonna be honest and tell you how it is. And I think a big part of that I got from my Aunt Eileen. And I just gotta tell you, if you ever see this video, I love you to death. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for always being there for you. You've always left an everlasting impression and an imprint in my heart. That would always, will always, and forever stay there. You have helped me so much from a little kid till now. You still do. And you continue to help as much as you can. And I've appreciated that so much. And you just mean the world to me. And so that's why I had to do this quick shout out. But like I said, my videos are always all over the place, but sometimes I just gotta give recognition where it's due and give it to who it's due. And you're one of those people. So I just felt like I had to do this video, because you truly mean the world to me. You always have. And I may have taken for granted of many times probably not thanking you enough, or telling you that I love you enough and stuff like that. But yeah, you gave me half of the rock that I became. You're a big part of that rock of the person that I am now. And so, like I said, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I just wanted to give this shout out to my aunt Eileen. Like I said, even if she never sees it, I give credit to where credit is due. Because I mean, like I said, I have 9. My grandmother had 9 children, and my mom's side only had 4. And honestly, none of them are really, most of the 3 of them were never really worth talking about. I mean, I may end up talking about them at some point in time, maybe. I don't know if I get into a depressing video, or like a bad person video. I hate to say that about family, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, but out of 9 children and like all those cousins and like just being you know, it also saddens me because like just having like 2 out of 9 that you know, I can honestly say have left an impact on my life that when they leave this world they will, you know, but hey, 2 is better than nothing, you know, 2 is better than none, you know, so I mean, and I'm glad she's one of the 2. I am truly grateful. I am truly grateful to you, Aunt Eileen. So thank you for everything you've done and the impact you have made on my life, and I truly love you to death. And thank you for being who you are. And I hope you're around in your. You're probably gonna kill me for this. I hope you're around to 200. I know that's impossible, but I hope you're around. You stick around to your 200, at least 200 years old. Because that's how much love and respect I have for you. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna leave this video here. So, if you guys like this video, give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Anytime you want to be notified of a new video, just hit that post notification button down below in the corner. And until next time, you guys, God bless, peace, and later.